What it do? What it do, Kier? What it do, Jim Shoe? Detroit, we back. What's up, Sam? What's up, Christian? Oh yeah, we in this thing. Oh yeah, we up in this. Good afternoon, y'all. I'm gonna say what's up to everybody. Lamar Brand TV once again. Oh yeah, hell of a night last night. Your boy did get some rest. Oh yes, I did. Did you get some rest, Kima? What it do? What it do? The Kales is in the building. The real Kales is in the building. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. So we're just gonna start off like we always do. Y'all know I got some good ass breakfast over here, right? Oh, we're gonna jump right in it. I ain't gonna waste your time, and I ain't gonna let you waste mine. Good afternoon to everyone. I want to thank y'all for coming to Lamar Brand TV once again. And you know how we do. Kick your shoes off. You did. We're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna get this breakfast going, and then we're gonna get into these body snatches. I'm telling you. Let's go. It must be tax season. All right. I like BBWs too. I love them all. Cover my reaction. What it do? I say what it do. Tax time, boo. Oh, world news. What it do, world news 2? World news 3, sub it up. I'm telling you, that's my dog. You should went to Jackson Hewitt. Oh man, what it do? Baby blues. Come on. Don't take it that far. I'm telling you. What it do? Yeah, wax dog. Hey. Oh, it's tax time. Oh, it's tax time, baby. Y'all know how we do. Oh, what to do, Lee? Let me bang this chat out right quick. You know your boy got his breakfast going on right now. Woke up late. Oh, Myron, what it do? What it do? Donnie, what it do? Lynette, what it do? I mean, I my people's right here. I'm trying to tell you. Kiera, what it do? Honey Lot, you done snuck up here on your gym shoe? What it do, Honey Lot? Huh? What up, Lee? The real kills is in the building. Cynthia Simpson, what it do? I'm telling you, Kiera, she just be going with her flow with that one. She like that one. Hey, what's up, Sam? What's up, Stephanie? How you doing? Baby Blues, what it do? Day by day. Cold Pepsi. I swear I need me one of them right now. Gamer, what it do? World News 3. What it do, fam? Man, it's such a pleasure to have everybody over here, all y'all over here at Lamar Brand TV, where everybody is somebody. Y'all know how I get down. I ain't with that foolery. I want to thank everybody for all the love and support thus far through this little journey that we're going through. You know, it's still hashtag we all we got. You know, and I ain't gonna even waste no time. We're gonna jump right into this thing, and we're gonna just do our damn thing. I'm gonna drop this here, and I know we about to go somewhere. I hope we can. I hope we can take flight and just go somewhere with this. Yeah, body snatchers, man. This is gonna be a little different though. This is gonna be just a little different. Like I say, I was supposed to be going another way with this thing, but you know how I move. When they say move, I move right on it. I don't even mess with it. I don't like to interfere. Who snuck up in here on their gym shoe? What it do, Lee? Lee, I still got to get with you, dog. Wax Dog, man, I thank you for coming out, man. You did. I thank you for coming over here. Lovely one that snuck up in here on her little brother. I'm telling you, man. It ain't nothing but love out here, y'all. This ain't just drop, but we just gonna drop right on it. Big ups to everybody that came through this morning, this afternoon. I'm so used to being up a little bit earlier than this, but your boy needs some sleep too. I'm telling you. We're gonna go right to this thing. So this little commercial, get out the way, get out our way. Big ups to everybody. There will be a cash giveaway January 31st. You do not have to subscribe to Lamar Brand TV, but if you would like to participate and be a winner, you must be a subscriber. And you must have a PayPal. All right. As soon as it's over with, man, I got some emails. I'm gonna work on getting people up here because we just gonna drop the ones and twos, and we ain't gonna even play with it.
It'll be 19 years.
We ain't gonna even play with it.
You can't just.
We ain't gonna even play with it. Girl, if you don't get back.
Parents have been charged with holding their 13 children.
Sorry about that. My dog got in my way.
We have an exclusive interview tonight with the teenager who just days ago learned something that turned her entire... We have an exclusive interview tonight with the teenager who just days ago learned something that turned her entire world upside down. The woman she thought was her mom is instead allegedly her kidnapper. Police say sneaking her out of the hospital hours after she was born. Here's ABC's Eva Pilgrim.
She was the only mother Alexis Manigo had ever known.
The entry order of the court is no bond be set on count number 1, the kidnapping charge.
51-year-old Gloria Williams in court this morning facing charges for allegedly kidnapping Alexis hours after her birth and raising her as her own. A devastating secret turning 18-year-old Alexis's world upside down.
She was always my support system. With anything I wanted to do, she was always there.
Do you think about that ever? What your life would have been like?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they weren't going to be good parents. I'm not saying that at all, but it would have been a different life.
Detectives say Alexis, who her biological parents had named Kamaya Mobley, was taken just 8 hours after birth in a Jacksonville, Florida hospital. Williams, said to be posing as a nurse, allegedly entered Shanara Mobley's hospital room and left with the baby in her arms, never to be seen again. Authorities launched an all-out search for the infant last seen in baby diapers wrapped in a pink and blue blanket. The kidnapping attracted national attention, even featured on an episode of America's Most Wanted.
I just want to know where my baby is at. I just want my baby back.
The case went cold for years, but her family never lost hope.
It was so strong that mine is alive out there. Mine is alive and somebody raised it like their own.
A grandmother's hunch confirmed when 2 separate tips led investigators from Jacksonville, Florida to Walterboro, South Carolina.
Investigators obtained a DNA sample from her earlier this week, and last night we received confirmation that the young woman that we contacted in South Carolina is in fact Kamaya Mobley.
The court documents state that Alexis confided in a friend that Williams had told her about the kidnapping a year and a half ago. People magazine reports that when Alexis asked for her birth certificate that she needed to get a job, Williams broke down, finally telling her the truth. It is unclear why she kept the revelation a secret. After so many years of hoping and waiting, her biological parents made the trip to South Carolina, meeting Alexis for the first time on Sunday.
First meeting was beautiful. It was wonderful. Couldn't wait no better.
For Alexis, she says all of it can seem overwhelming.
Do you want to get to know them?
I do. It is hard, but the love I have for my mother will never change, regardless. And that's just it. I can get to know them and have the same love for them.
She is a victim of her mother's crime, and we need to really allow her to love whoever she wants to love, and to not make her feel guilty for having loyalty issues.
And there's heartache for the man who thought he was her father.
I named her. It's a name I had for years.
Charles Manigo says his then-girlfriend Gloria Williams told him she gave birth to their daughter while he was away. Manigo and Williams raised her from the time she was a newborn.
It's the love of my life.
Tattooing her name on his arm, celebrating milestones like prom.
One of the hardest things she said since this was going on was Friday. She's like, Dad, I love you, even though she knows what's going on.
There is some pain there for you, knowing that she's not going to be right next to you like that anymore.
I've known her for 18, this will be the 19th year. You can't just, that's a big part of my life. That's a big part of my heart. She made one mistake, but I was loved.
But that one mistake, a very costly one.
The judge is going to have to balance the fact that this is a horrific crime. Stealing a child, and an 8-hour-old child is now testifying on behalf of the defendant. That will likely help her avoid a maximum sentence. But I don't think it's going to help avoid a serious and stiff sentence.
In Lubbock, Texas tonight, police and the FBI are looking for a woman they believe kidnapped a 3-day-old baby girl.
Authorities in Bellflower, California hope the following pictures will help them find a missing newborn.
Baby abductions from hospitals are extremely rare. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children reporting only 133 cases from 1983 to 2016, and the vast majority of them are found.
That Alabama boy missing for 13 years, discovered in Ohio.
In rare cases, children find out about their own kidnappings years later.
Authorities say the young man first became aware something was wrong when his Social Security number kept coming up invalid.
As they become young adults and need documents to apply for college and jobs like Alexis did. Carlina White was also kidnapped from her hospital crib and raised for 23 years as Nidra Nance, but became suspicious and took matters into her own hands.
I just started typing Yahoo on Google, like different articles, like anything that pulled up in 1987, which any child missing.
The once broken family reunited.
I just always believed that she would find me. That was something that I always believed in myself.
Alexis' attorney, Justin Bamberg, says she too will now have to focus on the basics in rebuilding her life.
Driver's license,
Social security number, birth certificate, the basic documents that someone needs to be an adult in America in 2017.
And any relationship Alexis is able to maintain with Williams, who could face life imprisonment if convicted, will likely need to happen across prison bars.
It's a long road, but Alexis can have two people who really love her and want her. And at the end of the day, that's a better story than being abandoned or unloved.
Still, Alexis unwavering in her dedication for the woman who kidnapped and raised her.
I will never have malice for her, no hate towards her. I will always love her.
Even though she did what she did.
I will always love her.
And there's the risk that you'll never have that same interaction with her again.
Get back.
I have memories. I will never die.
For Nightline, I'm
You wanna roll up, Wardy?
Jacksonville, Florida.
You wanna roll up? All right. Get back, girl. What a damn do. Let me get to my damn chat right quick. I'm telling you. So this body snatching thing ain't just old people, older people.
Go play. Go play.
My thing was,
Go play.
well, I'm gonna get some people up here right quick. Because I know we can break bread right quick. Hell yeah. My thing is, how in the hell do you get into the hospital? She put on a, you see it? No, this is the blunt right here.
A nursing outfit.
She put on a nursing outfit, bruh.
Put the light on.
World News 3. If you still in the building, World News, if you want to come up, man, and kick it, you know what I'm saying? Lovely one. What it do? There's gonna be a lot of awareness going on, man. So a lot of people, like anybody in the chat ever seen this story? I'm just asking. I just sent you some, Donnie. I'm about to send you some 2 World News if you're still here.
18 years.
18 years.
That's a long time.
I was always talking about the doctors in the hospitals the other day. The doctors already take your baby into another room once they come out the womb. But how do a person? I know, but this shit is real life. Lee say that happened to a friend of his back in the late 80s. She was lucky they found him after a few weeks. Evo Mob, what it do? I'm trying to get my hitters up here. Hold on right quick. What up, bro?
Indeed. You know what I mean? I'm just checking in. I got a second, right? Hey, check it, right? I remember that story when it happened, yo.
Hey, look. Can you mind if can I put you on speaker and you talk to everybody?
Oh, yeah. What's this?
Hold on, y'all. World News. Everybody got something going on. He still wants to just shed some light. We gonna get World News through a 3-way. Go ahead, 3-way call light. Go ahead, World News.
Yeah, like I said, I remember that story when it actually happened. It was on Good Morning America. And the thing that was craziest about it was that the girl explained just like what you were saying about, you know, I mean, it's like the person that was narrating, it's like they was hinting on to how the person actually came up in the hospital. But now it gives me like a better understanding of on how that person would get in that hospital as far as who was working at what hours, et cetera, and then of on how that they could manipulate social security numbers. Say alone, right, dude? You know what I'm saying? In Alexis. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I seen that shit. I said, oh no, I gotta pick this one up. Fuck that. They snatching bodies left and right already. Now they going up in hospital snatching babies.
But see, that was like a thing of the past, so we already know they got a more discreet way of doing every damn thing now.
All day long.
Yeah, it's more, yo, like for real. I mean, we can see that, you know, I don't want to name names. I ain't even gonna bust names down or whatever. But like I say, when you're dealing with people that got like 7, 8, and 9 different alias names, as well as multiple email addresses that are linked to shit like cable being put in people's names and everything, you can put it much. It'll make sense to you, especially when people have connections with people that work with the Department of Human Health Services. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to do that. It's easy to do that. It's easy for you to be, you know what I'm saying, like within, you know, the nursing ward or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you going around looking at some, you know, some little kids or whatever, you know, and then you alert your peoples and let them know, like, well, you know, like this child right here was just left here. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, she was put up for adoption, you know, anything like that. And as far as the people that are doing the paperwork, it's only amongst them within that circle that actually got the knowledge of who was actually there, but they don't want the signature down for the fine print, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how should get birth certificate? Oh yeah, right there. So stupid.
Yeah.
And like I say, and I said that to say this. If anybody have been following, especially for my first page, I was a specific lady that had a lot to do with the case, you know, that we have been blogging on social media, trying to figure out what the hell that was going on. That within itself, with that body snatching, may just be within the lines of an involvement if you think about it.
And listen,
Think about it.
that one did, it seemed kind of set up though.
Oh yeah.
To me, I'm looking at it from, I don't want to I don't like locking myself in to say, oh, this is what happened. I try to look at every little thing, like, because this shit is on the news, so I know how they manipulate shit. At the same time.
Right.
But you gotta be
the only reason I didn't call you on the, see, I ain't called you, I called you through the Google joint, but I don't know how it got shifted off like this, because I got a big gap.
I don't know. Look, let's do it like this. Just email me right quick, and I'm gonna try to get you on the panel if you got time. Maybe 5-10 minutes. We'll just kick it right quick.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because I got a jet. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do, just so I'll be able to have you on clear. It's right back to where I just sent the joint to. I'm typing it in right now. I had an issue with that too, man, with that little leg thing.
I know.
Word.
I know you're busy, man. You know we rocking, bro. We rocking. I know I don't want to hold up your day. Just email me your joint when you hang up. Just email me your joint. I'll have your shit locked in, and then I'll just say your shit.
Email.
You just all right, bet. That's a bet.
Yeah, because I think what I'm gonna do too. I think I'm gonna pick up on that right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna pick up on that for a second.
Yeah.
Because we might need a part to that right there. Because that body snatching, but you might have to run that back for him again. Because I don't know. You know, if they got all that, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Well, look, we'll just set something up for this week. We'll do one day this week. We was always talking about doing something anyway, so we just make one. We'll piggyback on this.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, well, that's what it is. Like I said, I'm gonna get up out of here. I dropped my email address within the call that we on right now. If you hit the left button,
okay.
And we definitely gonna get busy on that, Brother Lamar. And I appreciate you having me on as well. And I'll be right back at you.
All day long, man. Whenever you get ready, man, we go ahead and set it up, and we'll go ahead and knock this shit down, man. Start knocking this shit out.
Hey, bet. Send them up.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thanks, World News P. Hey, big up to my homeboy World News 3. Please sell it to my homeboy World News 3. We ain't begging for no subscribers, y'all. We just showing love. We networking. What? Whoa. Hold up. Rob Black just snuck up on his little bro. What it do? Huh? King of Four, how you gonna sneak up in here on me like that? I'm telling you. It ain't never love over here, baby. It goes down with the 4 pound. Donnie. What it do? Myron, I don't know if you at work. I know you had something going on this morning, but I'm still gonna try to patch you in just in case you could drop something on us, even on this subject. Because I even my thoughts is you could have went and adopted a child. You could have adopted the baby, and I think I seen that down in the chat. Go ahead, Donnie. You got anything?
Oh no, I just speculation, you know. I mean, stories I've heard and stuff. But yeah, I heard this kind of stuff happens a lot more than people think.
You damn right.
You know, people, a lot of kids. You know what I mean? Kids having kids that are out on the street. I know. Like I said, I've only heard stories. I don't. I mean, the only thing that I can think of, anything that's even close to this, would be that girl got kidnapped by that guy and raised her as one of his daughters. I forgot what her name was.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. If Kiera, anybody in here from Detroit, if y'all remember, it was back in like 1990, I'm gonna say like 96, right? In Detroit. They had this mall called Northland Mall. This little boy, his mama and the boy, her son, went in the mall. They showed him on camera going into the mall.
Gang.
What it do? Hold on, Mike.
What up, baby?
I got you. 1 second. Let me drop this right quick. Right after me. The girl, the mama, and the son went into the mall. They went shopping, did what they did. The boy came up missing. The little boy was about 7 to 8 years old. His name was DeJuan Sims. They stay right down the street from where I lived at. The mama didn't get locked up, and the boy ain't never been found or never heard of to this day. I'm just saying. Go ahead, Myron. So this body snatching shit ain't just started. And this is real
it's
shit.
been around. Yeah, it's been around. Yeah. People got to know that. You know, like, listen, if people know this to be true too. Like, if you dress the part, I put this in the chat. If you dress the part and you act like you're supposed to be somewhere, ain't nobody gonna question you. You know, this girl could have been in. She could have been on there. She could have been at that hospital for like a temporary job or something. And when people ain't paying attention, people can be slick sometimes. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. And that was some of the slickest shit. You know how hard it is to begin up in the hospital?
Here's the crazy part. And now, again, all hospitals must be different. But like where my sons were born, because they were both born at the same hospital, we get like a little name tag thing that goes on our arm, and they get one. And it goes on the whatever you want to call that little bassinet thing, plastic thing that they're in. And that baby don't go to anybody but the people that got the same bracelet. So that's kind of weird right there. I mean, right in itself, I don't know how she did that.
Yeah.
And certain nurses are assigned to you. So again, that's, you know, this goes back to people just, you know, treating their job like a job.
Hell yeah. Because I see an unfamiliar face on my job, I'm going to be looking at them motherfuckers like, well, who is you? I ask a question.
When did you start here? What the hell are you doing?
Hell yeah. So we got to be careful.
I'm sure there's a black market on it too. You know what I mean? I'm sure people are making money on it somehow, some way, underground. Nobody knows. You know, kid comes in, has a baby. They don't really want it per se, but they don't know what else to do.
I got somebody down in the chat. Somebody down in the chat say a lot of women do this because they can't have kids of their own, but it's the fact adoption agencies where the kids are being sold.
Yeah.
Listen. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it's how do you stop that though? You got crazy stuff going on in that situation, because if you got somebody that don't want a kid to begin with, but there's proper ways to go about doing stuff. You know, you can't do something like that. That screwed up that kid's head.
Hell yeah.
Especially if they're a good parent.
Hell yeah. Yeah, mess it up. Hold on. I got another one from my homegirl. She say, I worked in a hospital. She said she worked in a hospital. It's easy to sneak in and out. They barely glance up if you have a scrubs on or a badge on.
Right. And Thank you. You know where you're going. You see what I'm saying? You dress the part and you know what you're supposed to be doing. Dude, you can just,
that's right.
Like, somebody question you, you can just be like, get away from me.
Hey, let me get this. Yesterday I talked about the red tag, blue tag.
Yeah.
Everybody think it's a game. They not gonna protect certain hospitals like they protect other hospitals. So if you're in a different area, you're in a different region, you can't have an opinion on what the people who suffering going through.
Yes, you can.
Hold on. Our people are getting sent for adoption. They're getting sent overseas. They're getting sent to China. They're
Yep,
getting
our
sent to
people are. Yep,
Angelo Lee.
Yep, our people are. Yep.
Okay, yes. They getting sent around the world, end up dead, missing. You never hear from them again. These people are allowing this to happen. They want to protect you. They can protect you. It is allowed to happen. It's okay though. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay, Byron.
No, it's okay because we let it happen. We talk about it now so we can stop it. Now we need answers. We're a bunch of know-it-alls with no answers. Now, chat, let's come up with some answers so we can bring about change. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I got so much information about this, Donnie. Trust me, bro. I'm really heavy with this.
I believe everything you said.
I heard this story. I'm gonna tell you how long ago. I heard this story about 2-3 years ago. This is an old story.
Yeah.
So I know what I'm talking about, bro. I've been on this.
Okay.
But my thing is that it's happening, but it ain't happening everywhere. It's happening in certain areas where the people are unprivileged, don't have the resources or the access to the information that they need to protect their babies. You can't walk in every hospital. Because where I had my children there, you couldn't walk in them hospitals and just snatch my baby.
Right, you can't walk in. Yeah, right. Where my
okay, I know what I'm talking about. I say let's slow it down because some areas you can't do that, and in areas that they do it, and they put it on the news, it's an agenda behind it because they done did it so much in areas they shouldn't have did it in.
One got caught.
Same way with same way with the Kanika thing. They just stole so many organs, they had to tell you that they stealing organs.
Right, it's like it's like an unconditional thing. They got to tell you the truth, but they don't have to keep telling you the truth.
It's like a devil do what the devil want to do, but the devil got to show his tail. I'm muting, bro.
Hold on, check it out. Somebody down in the chat like, I'm trying to make sure I read this right. They said I have a 10-month-old and the entire floor is locked down, and the ID bracelets had alarms that went off if the baby was taken off that floor. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are different. So, and a lot of these hospitals are different. They don't have the same type of. Go ahead.
I'm strenuous with my information. I'm not gonna lie. Mine is same. But then I went to somebody else's junk. It was nothing like that. I go to the goddamn hoods and I know it's nothing like that. I go to areas where you're underprivileged, where they feel like you don't know. And thank you so much. And whoever in the chat said that, thank you so much for validating that.
We're agreeing with you, Myron. Isn't that weird?
Oh, no, not you. No. You my demiurge. You my demiurge. I love you, man. You already know, Don.
Listen, right quick. We got Day by Day up here. What up, though?
Hey, what's up, guys?
You got the best hand. Welcome to Lamar Brand TV, where everybody is somebody. You got the flow. Go ahead.
Welcome. I just wanted to put in about the adoption agencies just because I'm adopted and my mom got tricked, I don't know, at least 2-3 times maybe. I mean, it's not hard to detect how fake they are. I mean, it's so easy, but it's about like you can't take them down. Like you just can't. It's like not even worth the fight, and they're so hidden, and their information is hidden, and it just these people come with kids from you don't even know where. I mean, this is where it's this is where it's starting. They're bringing
I
kids
love you so much. Thank you.
I would say these kids are coming from who we don't even know where. Like when my mom got asked questions, like she wasn't even asked the proper questions. Like you need to go know if the child's going to a good household, you know? She wasn't even asked any questions like that by this one agency. They just literally, they didn't even come to the house. I mean, it's so easy to detect. And you go to find their information, you go to ask questions, you get numbers that are disconnected. I mean, it's bogus. It's crazy. And it's just like kids after kids, and then all of a sudden there was a period of time where it was just like call after call. Like that's a little weird. After my mom waited 6 years, didn't get a single phone call, and then all of a sudden she's getting all these calls for kids after waiting to have a child for God knows how long, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff, man. That's
No, hey, she validated everything that I said. I'm telling you, everything is different for everybody else. It's crazy. I'm so when I say anything, and I don't want nobody to get offended, I'm gonna say something to challenge your mind, to make you think differently, to make you just sit back and say, "Yo, wow, I seen that when you didn't think you seen it." It's happening. It's happening on a bigger scale than we ever can imagine. So thank you so much, Queen, for that story. Thank you for that story. Because everybody think I'm crazy. I don't know how to articulate myself sometimes, but you did it for me.
Hey,
and I would just tell them.
Hey, listen, I did have that thought. I did have a thought in my head at one point in time in life. As I got older and I started finding out shit, like when I really started finding out the real shit, right? Like how it's really going down, I was like, I was trying so hard. Whatever I was doing in my life, I was trying so hard, like that shit wasn't working. So I kind of feel Baby Blues like, damn, can they be stopped? Like for everything, they got something for everything. They got something to top everything. But then I sat back. I said, you know what? It's a remedy for everything. Nothing here that can't be taken care of. Like it ain't nothing that's just so out of fucking control that it can't be stopped. Every fire can be put out.
No, if we put our effort into this, yeah, I'm sure there's people working on it, and I'm sure some have been taken down, but it's still going. I mean, they're gonna keep going, but yes, there has to be a resolution. There has to be, because these kids are, I don't know where they're coming from. I mean, but it's not good. It's not good at all.
no, and like to go with, like Myron, it's cool about you because you and I say the same thing, but we say it differently. And like we get passionate about what we're talking about. And I mean, it's cool. Like as long as we're all learning stuff. And like in this instance, it's one of those, you got to pick your battle. You know, how do you take down something like this? Well, first thing you can do is just educate people, get us all talking about it. You know,
right.
Once that happens, you know, you got certain areas that are a little different than other areas. Maybe bring that to someone's attention. I mean, they can't all be bad, right?
No, because I mean, I was adopted and I have the most amazing parents I could ever ask for in the entire world. Like, we did find an amazing place, people who found an agency, who came to the house. I mean, they dug up information on my parents that I didn't even know about. And here I am. So, I mean, the system, somehow, it did work.
And that's what I'm saying. I think if more people were aware of like what you just said and what Myron brings and what I bring and what Lamar brings, like that, I think that's really what's going on here, is that we're just trying to collectively come up with like any kind of knowledge about something before we start trying to say that we're going to like defeat it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. Bring all issues to the table, discuss. I'm just giving out my input of what we went through.
All day long. That needs to be heard. That's why you gotta, people gotta, when it's something in your life, if you are able to everybody can't just come out and just talk in front of people. You know what I'm saying? That's one good thing I like about this. Like some people can kind of like tell their story. They ain't really got to show their face, even though we know their voice. I mean, but we all need to be hearing what we need to hear at the right time. Big ups tomorrow. He probably at work. No, but I want to thank you, Baby Blues, for coming and sharing that.
Yeah, thank you everybody for listening. I appreciate it. You know, there's also a TV show called Switched at Birth, based off of a true story.
Yeah.
And one of the nurses by accidentally switched the two kids. Long story short, the families found out and they ended up bonding, and basically they live as one family now. It's a pretty cool show, but
I think, did you put that down in the chat?
yeah, it's called Switched at Birth.
Yeah, I think I see. Yeah.
Not all turn out like that, but
no, but that's cool though. If you think about it, like taking a bad situation instead of like digging into the past and blaming this person and that person, they all came together.
Right, that's why I love it. When you're an adoptee, you have to look at things differently. It's I don't know, it's hard to explain, but you get touched very easily, I guess. I get emotional, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I feel you.
It's definitely
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Gotta control our emotions.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Lamar.
All day long, day by day. You know what to do. You know, we always right here. Everybody is somebody on Lamar Brand TV. What's up, Tony Hudgens? That's my sister, y'all.
What's up, Tony?
Yeah, but it just really got me because I'm saying this ain't the first time this shit happened. Not no baby. I ain't really used to hear about no babies getting snatched at birth. I'm usually hearing them getting dropped off at birth. Around my way. You know what I'm saying?
No, I gotcha. I feel you. I know what you're talking about.
All day long. Hell yeah. Man, I just be looking at different stuff when I be online. Like I don't really watch TV anymore. Pretty much. You know? So when I be online, I be trying to look for something that can help somebody else or help me at the same time.
Right.
I'm more concerned of the little issues that's big issues though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say little issues like people don't really be hitting on that much. Like
the little issues or big issues.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tony, what you doing down there? Yeah, man, we're just kicking, man. It's Lamar Brand. Lunch with Lamar. I ate some of it. I ain't eat it all. It's like breakfast. Breakfast this morning. Breakfast this afternoon. That's what it is. Big ups to Hebrew Judah. That's what it do. Hell no, believe it or not. Believe it or not, Detroit has some great hospitals. Yeah, yes. That's what I'm saying. Like we got some good ass hospitals in Michigan. I can't say that. Shit, the hospital I was born at, they tore it down. It ain't even there no more.
All right, I just looked something up. I'm waiting for it to load up. It's called 12 cases of babies being stolen from the hospital. I'm waiting for it to load.
You on YouTube?
No, it's just I don't think I'm gonna be able to get into it. No, it's definitely an epidemic. There's definitely something going on, and like people said, different hospitals obviously go by different rules, but maybe some can be brought to the attention of them places, you know?
Yeah.
Like a simple question, like, hey, I was wondering, I was at a hospital up wherever, and they had this. I was just wondering, if is this hospital? Well, why doesn't it? You know?
Yeah.
Is it a lack of funding? Is it a lack of you just don't have it? You just don't use it? Like, what is it? You know?
That's a good start.
You got to have a start.
That's what I'll be teaching. Yeah, I'll be teaching my daughter stranger danger. I tell her to yell if something jump off and hit the fan. I say, baby, you gonna have to. And then I'll be putting her to the test. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. It might scare the shit out of her a little bit, but I need to see her reaction. Understand me?
Definitely.
I need to see my daughter action. How's she gonna react? If I run when the dog come, what is she gonna do?
Right.
I'm just saying. I don't do that shit all the time, but I just have fun with it. But I kind of see. I want to see how she gonna react. Because I know when
go ahead. Sorry.
When I was a kid, we was hey bro, what was we at the Pontiac Silverdome? Goddamn dog or something came and tried to man, my daddy held us down. It was like 4 of them kids. My daddy held us down, bro. And that dog, my daddy damn near fought the dog, but the kids were straight. You know what I'm saying? At all costs, we gotta protect our children.
There is a thing, dude. I don't know how I came across it or whatever, but it was I think it was a TV show, or maybe it's just a YouTube show. But what this guy did was it was so crazy, dude. Because so like what he would do is like he can't
say
about the setting the kids up.
Yep.
Yeah, that okay. So what he would do is like he would talk to my kid on a video game through a video game.
Right.
And then what he would do is then that person would contact me and say, hey, your kid is talking to me on this video game. And they would teach them a lesson by like having them come over to a house. And when they went over to the house, it wasn't what they thought it was. And their parents were in the back and they came out like screaming at the kid. Like, I thought I told you never to go to someone's house. But it was so creepy that these kids were doing that.
Right.
I forgot what it was called, though.
I didn't even know what to think of that show.
I mean, Lamar, you want to talk about body snatching? Look at that crap. Them kids just openly walk to them people's houses.
Yeah, and these were like young kids, too, who were like having conversations with like older men.
Right, but they didn't know that they were.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the parents found out and agreed to go along with it, went and met them with them, and got called out.
Oh, it was crazy. This one kid, man, he walks right. The girl's like, yeah, I'll be. He said to her, like, as a girl, like, I'll be in the shower and I'll leave the door unlocked. Just come in. Didn't this kid just walk in, sat down, and then all of a sudden a dude came downstairs and locked the door and he didn't see it. And then he turned around and this guy comes walking up with a wig on. Then another guy comes out of a closet and he's like, what? He goes, what? I'm Ashley. I'm the girl you were talking to. And then the mom came out and went bonkers on the kid.
It was freaky.
You know what? I had my son and I had his friend watch that because these kids apparently told their parents that they would never do anything like that either.
That's crazy.
Hey, I gotta help my mom real quick. I'm gonna jump down in the chat if that's okay.
That's cool. Let me jump back down in the chat too, right quick. I'm gonna go to Sugar and Spice. She said, "My mom never let me spend the night at my friend's house. I see why not. Hell yeah, my mama didn't play that shit. Don't ask me to spend the night nowhere. I can count on one hand how many times I done spent the night at one of my friends' house. It wasn't that many either. You got to Hebrew Judah.
Yep.
Hebrew Judah say that he remembered when they used to take the babies back to the back and get them circumcised.
I had to leave the hospital when my kids got circumcised.
You want to be there?
Nope. Nope.
Hey,
there's pros and cons.
Go ahead, say it again.
I just said there's pros and cons to everything. That's all.
Mm-hmm. You let your what you got? You just got a son?
I got 2 boys. Yep.
Oh, okay. Do you let them spend the night at their friend's house?
The first one, no, because I got to see him every other weekend. So yeah, no, my time with him was too precious to let it go to somewhere else.
I know that's right.
My other son, he's the youngest. He has stayed the night at one friend's house, but mostly family.
Oh, okay, mostly family. Yeah.
But they all know me, so.
I don't really, I don't like my daughter staying nowhere.
No, he always wants friends to stay the night and stuff. And like, he's had 2 friends stay the night, but their parents know who I am, so it wasn't a big, like the one kid stayed right around midnight. He, got scared. He wanted to go home, which was completely understandable. I took him home.
Hebrew Judy say, plus my son is bad. He mess around and break something at somebody's house. I ain't got to pay for it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I put a lot of my artwork around the house. So yeah, oh, he broke that? Oh yeah, that's $1,500. Yeah.
That's what it do. I ain't playing.
I put all my expensive stuff right at kids' height too.
Man. Right. Oh man, that shit was funny right there. Hebrew shit happened too much when I was just I trust Logo with mine. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta watch everybody. Everybody. Cold Pepsi, what it do? Their grandma didn't play. Let's spend the night stuff. Hell no. Spend the night with who? Oh, around there? Oh, hell no. Don't ever ask me no more. Don't ever ask me no more. Mama, I said, can I go to my cousin's house? Where? Your cousin who? I'm telling you. She's like, No.
What happened to Myron? Did he back off or something?
I don't know. He probably did. Hey, girl. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
But I would say, like I said, I mean, it's just my opinion. I think as far as this whole thing goes is, you see something, say something, I guess. I mean, that's about the only way it's going to start unless people want to like start asking questions to the hospitals that don't have the right security.
Yeah, a lot of times we don't ask questions. Why this and why that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, we just so quick to sign on the dollar line and just say okay or whatever like that, and then can just go on about our business.
I'm a firm believer in, like, if you want to complain about something, then you should figure out a solution for the thing that you're complaining about.
You're damn right.
And like I said, the only thing I can think of in this situation is just asking questions. And I mean, to a degree, you can only do so much, and then you got to, it is what it is. There's going to be bad in this world. We can't fight everything.
Move, girl. Sorry about that.
But just by having knowledge, if you go to a hospital and have a kid, now you're aware of what might possibly happen. So you could be a little bit more aware of what's going on around you and take care of you.
Yeah. Then they want to play some type of game, man, where you start doing this shit and start asking the questions and moving in a certain manner. Like they'll lock you up.
Sometimes, but sometimes the squeaky wheel gets the grease though. Sometimes.
Yeah, I got you.
Maybe they look at you and just be like, you know what, it's not even worth it. Just whatever he wants, give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of deal.
Yeah, it's probably yeah.
Yeah, right. Leave me.
We talking about
sex.
Right, for real. We were talking about homeschooling yesterday. They made homeschooling seem like it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, they act like it's gonna like mess your kid up because they're not gonna be socially, they're gonna be socially awkward and stuff. But see, they're not telling you the whole truth again, because when you homeschool, your kid has to do a certain amount of social activities.
Exactly. he still got cousins, brothers and sisters.
Right.
They gonna be locked up in the house. They're gonna be out in the world too, doing stuff like everybody else. Man, it's crazy.
Like I told you before, I just tell my kid if it's going to be on a test, you better know it. I don't care if you have it for the rest of your life or not, but if it's going to be on a test, you better know it. But there was talk about not teaching the kids where I live. There was talk about them not teaching them cursive, and all the parents were like, "No, you're going to teach them cursive," and they were like, "Yeah, we're going to teach them cursive."
Right.
But we had already planned on if they weren't, my wife and I were going to start. We're going to start teaching them stuff anyways because I don't feel like he's getting it fast enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that extra help doesn't never hurt. It doesn't.
No, there's times I tell him not to repeat certain things unless he wants to,
Right. Yeah, I work with my daughter, man, as much as I can. Reading, you know what I'm saying?
Very important.
That's one of the biggest things is reading. And the math, they're gonna get that math. 9 out of 10, they're gonna get that math, but that reading is so important. And I recommend, and even I try to do even more when I can, because that reading at that young age, it strengthens their brain.
Yep.
Using
their imagination and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Writing those sentences. I was telling my daughter, I was like, this is the best time to lie. Right here is in the sentence.
Yeah.
You can make up anything you want.
Yep.
Any names. That's how I did it when I was a kid. I was always a 3.5, 3.8. I never got a 4.0 though. But I was like 3.5, 3.8. I'm far from a dummy.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's real big.
My kid come home, he'll be all complaining, "Oh, my homework's so hard." I'm like, "Read it." It's impossible. I can't even do it. Just read it. Can you just read it to me? You start reading that. Write down that number. Read it some more. Write down that number. Read it some more. What do you think it's telling you to do? Why'd you just tell me this was so hard? You didn't even read it.
Right. Exactly. I have to push my daughter, man. Hey, Kiera say she's two of her kids homeschool, and then one of the other one go to regular school. So we do got some people out here homeschooling their kids. I homeschool two. My youngest and my oldest goes to school. That's what it do.
Yeah, it can't be easy teaching. I mean, like I said, I just try to reinforce what he's already been being taught. And when it gets
go ahead.
No, when it gets into history, it's just again, whatever's going to be on the test. Pretend that's all stories, and you just got to remember some of the punchlines. That's all.
Right.
But yeah, I teach him not to really believe anything to do with what they're telling him about history, and I'll tell him when he gets done with it. I'll tell him about it.
Right. Yeah, because you definitely got to teach your kids twice, man. A lot of stuff is not right.
No, but it's gonna help them. So whatever,
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just sad that it got to be like that. It's just sad, like
it is, and it's funny because like last year, we kind of were discussing about how soon he's going to start being like made to believe things that he knows in his heart aren't true. And he's like, seriously? And I'm like, yeah. I go, but it's not really that big of a deal. It's not going to come from like a teacher that you already know and like a lot. You'll see when it happens. Don't worry. I'll be here for you. And sure enough, it happened this year. And he spotted it as soon as it started happening. He spotted it. And I'm like, that's what I like right there. You seen something and you didn't necessarily bring any attention to yourself, even though you disagreed with everything that was being said.
Right. What up, AJ? AJ say teach your children to be divergent. Play the game without playing the game. Yep. I'm telling you, you gotta know how not to expose your hand. What I do, Kiera?
Kiera.
We back. Yeah, I seen what you put down in there. I was just excuse me. Welcome to Lamar Brand TV. You already know what we do. You at the crib. So I wanted to see if you could just kind of like share your experience homeschooling thus far.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm kind of still getting used to it because it's my first time. Um, it's my first time. I didn't have to do it last year, so I'm still kind of getting adjusted. And there's days where it does kind of get stressful because they are 4 and 6, and they will shut down on you. They have their days that they will shut down on you. And the only reason I'm not homeschooling the oldest one because I didn't feel like it was fair to her. I asked her, what she wanted to do. She'll be 10 in April. What do you want to do? She's like, well, Mom, I don't want to stay here. I want to be with my friends. And I felt like I owed that to her because she's an honor roll student. She's been that since kindergarten. So,
congratulations to Kara. That's awesome.
That's what.
Thank you.
My hat goes off to you.
I try to. I try to do the best I can, especially being only 28 with 4 kids and stay at home mom.
Right.
It gets crazy.
I know it is. I know
that's
it is.
part of the reason why I'm on the internet so much because they on the internet doing their work.
Right. Right. No, but it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of patience. And even though like these are our own children, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we as parents, we still get tired.
Oh yeah.
We just human. You know what I'm saying? But however, it take a lot to bring your child back in and raise them up and school them up yourself. And I take my hats off to anybody that's doing that.
And see,
because I really would like for that. I really wish I could have did that myself, but I don't. I can't do it.
The program that I put them in, if anybody in the chat is listening and they want to look into it, is K through 12. Now my 4-year-old, as far as actually in homeschool, I actually teach her with the 6-year-old. So then September, she can go ahead and pick up from there.
Yep.
But it's K through 12. It's tuition free. It's actually free. They provide the kids with everything they need as far as books, materials, like literally everything. Even if your kids don't have a computer, you give them a small little deposit of $75 and they will send them a laptop too. So look into it. It's in every state. And here's the good thing. They are actually in school. It's actually public school. Only difference is you're teaching them.
That's sweet.
See, you are exactly the type of person we need right now. Like you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't complaining. You ain't like you're doing it. That's awesome, Kara.
Yeah, that is.
I think you need to hear it more.
I told y'all the good parts. I don't know if y'all want to. I don't want to tell y'all the bad parts.
No, let's keep the good parts.
Yeah,
no, that's awesome. I mean, that now you can teach them. You just have to have a curriculum, right? Like it doesn't matter how you get there, but you have a certain thing you got to get to, right?
Like the way they have it set up, they really don't have to. They don't have a time limit or anything. Like right now, they require my son maybe 5 hours out the day, but these lessons literally don't even take that long. So it's kind of like, well, okay, you just go in, clock the time in, and keep it moving.
So, like, what would you say, like, the youngest? What, like, when it comes to math, like, are you into like you have to teach them Common Core math, or do you just have a curriculum that you have to?
It's basically like right now, like I said, he's 6, so it's just basically like basic stuff, addition, subtraction, stuff like that, plus signs, equal signs, greater than, less than, stuff like that. But they provide them with everything. Even they even have mobile. They even have their own website, and each kid has their own. Each kid has their own account. Each kid has their own accounts, and they have the lesson plan planned out for you, what you should do day by day, but you don't have to follow that. Like I'm the way I do my son. Um, say he has like 9 courses, and of course they all have to be completed by the end of the school year. So instead of making him do each course, each lesson out of 9 courses every day, because I know that'd be too much for him, I'm only doing 4 courses right now. We're gonna knock these 4 courses out right now. We ought to be done with these by the end of February. Then we're gonna knock out the rest of the courses, by the end of the school year. And we'll be done.
I was just saying, like with math, like I know with my son, what we did before he even started school, we made up a game. It was called car bowling, and we took, I think, what is it, 10 pins. So we took 10 cars at one end of the hallway, and then he had one, and then when he hit them, he had to say how many were gone and how many are left. See what I'm saying?
Oh, I got you. Oh yeah, well, they give them like all kind of blocks and stuff too for math too, to help with that, like addition, and then they have games too on the computer during those certain lessons that they can play as well. So they try to make it as fun as possible as they can. I try to make it as fun as possible too.
Hey, Kier. We got a question down there. They asking, do you have to have an education to teach from home?
No, you don't. And then too, I think it kind of depends on the age of your children. Like if you depend on doing if you plan on doing the little kids, nah. But if you trying to help them high school kids, yeah, you better.
Okay. All right. That was just a question that was just down in the chat. Welcome back, Myron.
Hey, Myron.
Yeah. What up, Elaine? I see somebody down in the chat. Yeah, what it do? What's up?
Hey, Kiara. Hey, Donnie.
Hey, bro.
Lamar. You need an education. You need an education.
He's stupid. He said you need an education.
Kiara, you need an education. I don't even know what education is, but you need it. For them kids. For them babies.
Okay.
Nah, you're totally right.
College of Myron. You're not gonna pass the College of Myron.
No, my college is like this, right? I'm gonna tell you to tap into a deeper part of yourself. Whoa. That's the only college. It sounds crazy, because if you deal with things on the level that everybody else deal with it, you're gonna be fucked up like everybody else. I tell you to do something different. Think different, love different, be happy different, do everything different. That's magical, man. I'm telling you, it works. Scratch your ass sometime in front of everybody. Nigga gonna laugh at you and be like, nigga, I got the power, nigga. I'm like, motherfucker. And then, and then rub it across, their nose. Then rub it across their nose. You know what I mean? I'm just telling niggas to get out of your human thought. Stop thinking, because everybody got the same question and want the same answers. You give them a different answer, they get afraid. They only deal with the answers that their ancestors, I ain't gonna say their ancestors, but their mama gave them, their grandma gave them. Them ain't ancestors, them just local niggas. You know what I mean? So I deal with things on a higher level to make people understand that the magic and the God is within you. If you want to change the world, you can change it. If you don't want to change it, keep coming to Lamar Brand, you gonna hear shit like this.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, look,
my brother know what I'm talking about.
Listen, bro.
My brother know what I'm talking about.
You gotta start
if you don't know Myron, man, you're gonna be lost in the sauce, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Myron gotta start a channel.
Hey, subscribe to Myron, y'all. Y'all want to see Myron scram? Subscribe to Myron.
Subscribe to Lamar. I'm with my brother. Now, if I accidentally get 100 subscribers, I'm going in. But that's by accident. I slipped and I failed on 100 subscribers. That's amazing. That's powerful within itself. That's an accident within itself.
I'm starting to campaign, Myron. You're getting 100 subscribers.
No. But listen. On the real note, we do need to like kind of start thinking outside the box instead of just straight. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with tunnel vision, but still be able to kind of like see things from different. Now, I ain't talking about no foo-foo. All right. I'm just saying, like, just stop. Like, we so caught up in tradition. Like this, like he said, like, we living off what grandma did and grandma said, and a lot of that stuff wasn't right.
I got one more for you. Your mama love you, right?
Yep.
Try to break down why she love you.
But why? What's the significance of doing that?
Bro, this nigga shit. No, I'm just joking, Donnie. No, it's a significance. No, I'm just joking, Donnie. Yo, it's a significance because it lets us go within ourselves to understand what came before us and what they represented, and for us to understand that.
Yeah, that's too deep, dude. How about they loved us because they were our mom and that's what their job was? How about that one?
Ain't no damn job. Ain't no damn job.
No, but it is. It's a big job.
I tell you what. All these parents, they need to be fired if you look at it as a job. All parents need to be fired.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Mama love you because of nature. A true mama, it's just in her nature.
She had her heart, right?
It can't even be, it ain't gotta be the mama. And if she got real love, it's gonna be in her nature to look after that little baby that was left on that porch.
Yep, you're right. Instinct. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying. It is some cold heart, but that it's in the nature of that woman to take care of that child. That's now you talking about love. It's just, I mean, now I ain't trying to go deep. I can go deep, but I'm just saying. This guy fuck with Myron, man. Myron think he know everything, man.
Yeah, and I miss talk. I don't mean it for job, but I might like what Lamar just said. Like it's like a woman's nature to love something, you know.
Can I reiterate on something right quick?
Yeah.
I was just sitting here thinking about something, right? The main reason, I'm not gonna lie, the main reason that I chose to homeschool my son was because he was having problems at school. And I felt that they weren't meeting his needs. As far as I took him to therapy and everything. They wanted to put my baby on medication, and I'm not with that. I wasn't with it. I said, I'm gonna try everything I can before I let y'all give him a pill.
Yeah.
Even if that means that I gotta teach him myself, because I know it's a lot of kids in school that have a lot of problems acting up and stuff. And a lot of it is because they're not getting that one-on-one attention. And I will admit I was guilty of that because I was working and everything else, and I'm helping with homework and taking, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah. I had to reevaluate my situation. I had to say, hold on now, wait a minute. you know? I got to fix this.
And you put your kids in front of you. That's what I mean,
yeah.
What what Myron was saying, like, how can describe why you're doing it? That's why I think that's what he's trying. I don't know.
No, it's just I mean, I don't know if he went yet. There you go.
You already know. I can protect myself, man. You gotta have my back. Cause Donnie the king, man. I love you, Donnie. But no, I never said that. I just said don't have no complaints when your children is not who you want them to be.
Right.
Don't have no complaints when your children don't develop on how you want them to become. I mean, be what you want them to become. I can't even spell. How can you spell when I'm talking? God damn, I'm fucked up. But no, I'm just saying. No, I'm joking. But I'm just saying, in general, Kiara, you were totally right. You do the work, but we put our children out there for the world to do the work for us. We can't monitor them 24/7 because when the time you get away from them, they're going to get caught up in the glamour of what everybody else doing. And you, Kiara, understand this. You was the same way, and everybody in the chat was the same way. What was going on? What was going on? Everybody was in on it. Now you got people up here trying to change the world, but they didn't understand it when they was going through the same situation. So yes, we are great. We are okay. Hey Donnie, you're totally right. Hey Donnie, you my subconscious ego. You deeper. No. Donnie not my subconscious. He my subconscious ego because he balanced me. Donnie's gonna balance you, but don't waver.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. Like she gave up. Kiara gave up her life for her kids.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have to, like, there's no explanation. She just, that's the right thing for her to do.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something about Negroes. She didn't give you shit. She gave you a tad bit. Trust me. She got some shit that she can really tell you and you ain't ready for.
Listen,
and I respect her for that. And I respect you for that.
Let me tell you about Negroes.
Oh, God damn.
Look, this broke my heart. This broke my heart so bad. And it happened a couple weeks ago when I went to go pick my daughter up early from school. And it was a grandmother in there picking up her grandchildren. All 4 of them was in trouble. Do you hear me? All 4 of them. And one of them, the teacher comes down and she's telling the grandma, I'm concerned. He's about the same age as my son. I'm concerned. He's in here jumping off of tables and I don't want him to hurt himself. I don't know what to do. And the grandma's like, well, I'm putting him in. We got him in therapy. Y'all better call his mama. Tell him. So me being me, I approached her. I says, ma'am, he may possibly need that one-on-one attention. Have you ever reconsidered homeschool? You or his mother? Oh, hell no! I ain't teaching him shit. I ain't teaching him a goddamn thing. His mama better teach him some motherfucking shit. Cause I said, oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. I just thought you might want to give it a try. I said, cause ma'am, that made me have deja vu. It's the same stuff they was telling me about my son. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, and you helped take him out of that situation, right?
Yeah, I just thought I was gonna spread the word, but I didn't know I was gonna get cussed out. I said, Lord Jesus. I won't say nothing else ever again to nobody. Shoot.
I don't know. I had a problem at school and I addressed it and they didn't like it, but I'm not there to make friends. I'm there because you can't say shit that you're not supposed to say.
Oh, right. And that's correct.
And they don't like it. They don't like it when you correct them. But I don't listen. The only people I don't there's 2 people in this world I don't correct. I don't correct my wife, and I don't correct a cop. That's it. Everybody else, I got an opinion to say. But when it comes to schools, they have strict guidelines that they're supposed to go to, and when they start wavering from that, they need to be put back in check. Like, hey, you can't do that. And a lot of them use their opinion, and their opinion, they're not there to teach their opinion. They're there to teach school stuff.
Yeah. The teachers get personal too, because they ain't making what they want to make. When they're in the kids, some of them kids be bad as hell.
They are. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of factors to it. You know what I mean?
Listen. Let me tell you. I used to go because at the time when I was working, when he was in school, I was still very involved because I was only part-time. So I would do whatever they needed me to do to the point where they told me you might as well go ahead and fill out the application. Gave me the website information and everything. But
to be a teacher?
He no, just to work there. You know, they got aides and stuff.
Oh.
So my final straw was we had a meeting. It was myself, the principal, and the dean. And the first thing, as soon as I walked in, the first thing out of the principal's mouth was, well, Ms. Hodge, what we gonna do? I said, excuse me? No. What are you going to do? Because I'm doing my job. I even come up here and sit in class with him and do your job. So I don't know what we're going to do because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. All I'm asking is you guys meet me halfway as far as getting them help and everything. Even when I was taking them to therapy, she would ask me all the time, well, Miss Hobbs, they're not doing anything to help. Ma'am, I'm trying. I tried to get them to help me. They're not helping me. But that was my final. What do you mean? What are we going to do? So his teacher says, well, I notice he works better in smaller groups. The principal looks at me and says, well, that ain't going to happen here. Well, I know it's not. Y'all too money hungry. What are you talking about? One of the A's broke it down to me. He said, they get, when they do student count day and they want them to be there.
Yep.
He said they getting about $7,500 for these kids. So they getting almost $15,000 per kid out of the school year. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And for what? Baby going on field trips. Y'all halfway got music programs. Y'all barely got any sports or activities for these babies.
Yeah, no, they fucking us.
You're completely
go
right.
Ahead, go ahead, Danny.
Well, there's just a lot of factors to it. I mean, she's right. Like, you got the school has to be aware that nobody asked them to be a teacher. They're the ones that chose to be a teacher. I mean, do a little research before you get a job, I guess.
And that's exactly how I felt about the situation I was going through, Donnie. Well, you didn't have to work here.
Right. I mean, it's amazing to me how, and I've seen it too, like with teachers and stuff, how they come at you like, well, I'm doing all I can. It's like, no, actually you're not, because if you were, I wouldn't be in this situation right now. See, I'd have to take time off in work to come to your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm saying that was awesome that you chose to take your kids out of school and you chose to homeschool them because you're giving up a lot.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is the people around me gave me the most backlash about it.
That's crazy.
I heard so many. Oh no, he need to be in school. You better whoop his butt and send him back to school. What is that gonna do?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
What is it gonna do?
Yeah, well, see, that's outside the box. So you thinking outside the box, like, no, okay, I'm the 10-year-old. She can ride out. She can handle her own. But these two, I can kind of keep a better lock on my child and give them what they need. For real.
And they got so bad to the point where I just start spazzing on motherfuckers. They just start coming at me left and right about the shit. What do you mean? Don't say nothing to me about what I'm going to do with my child, especially when you don't have any.
Yeah, right, see, that's another thing. You didn't even
my wife, like, that's awesome because, like, whose kids are they, Kira?
They're mine.
That's right. You do whatever you feel is right for your kids, and everybody else can give you their opinion, but they're your kids.
Yeah, I don't like you. Can't nobody tell you what to do with your kids. But everybody always gonna have an opinion. They shit, but then you look at their shit, and they can't even handle their own shit.
And I like the fact that she addressed the problem. She didn't get anywhere, but she addressed the problem. And then she took it upon herself to come up with a solution to the problem, which is her kids' education. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Rob say both of my parents were principals. You dig? So I caught the school blues growing up. Hell yeah, man. It's real out here. I feel you. I was telling the chat that my mom was a educator. And my sisters and my brothers, they all work for the Detroit Public Schools. And the stories they be telling me about these kids and what they be doing. I mean, I know what we was doing when we was kids in middle school, you know what I'm saying, in elementary. But they on a whole other level.
A whole nother level. When you go to an elementary to pick your daughter up, and them second and third graders is out there cussing like sailors. Lord.
Cussing and kissing each other.
You said cussing and kissing?
Hell yeah.
Look, I can't tell you how many fights I done broke up on the schoolyard.
See, and that's crazy because, like, you would think the parents would get involved real quick with that, and then two, the teachers wouldn't allow it. But you're right. There's so much craziness that is not. I don't know. Everybody's got an angel as a kid, I guess, except me. I know my kid lied to me one time. I said, "That's it. You better hope and pray a teacher don't lie on you because I'm gonna believe them."
Right.
Yeah, my daughter had lied to me a couple of weeks ago about some shit, and I was like, I just looked at her. I gave her a look. I don't even have to whoop my daughter. I don't at all. But I gave her a look. I said, "And you gonna lie?" Oh my God. He was like, "Ooh, I'm sorry."
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you feel real bad.
When they get caught, they don't say nothing either, boy. They had that look.
I always tell them, like, why would you lie to the two people in your life that have never lied to you? Like, what's up with that?
Right.
My kid asks me a question that he don't really want the answer to. I just say, you don't want the answer to that.
Man, hold up. My man Raw Rebel done snuck up in here on me. What it do, Raw Rebel Radio? Raw Rebel Radio. What it do, Jim Shoe?
See, and you know what? It doubles right back to body snatchers because the schools snatch our kids' brains right up.
Oh, let me tell you about this too. Why you saying that? For like the past, I want to say maybe 3 years, the University of Michigan has been sending me something in the mail for my daughter. I don't trust the shit, but they keep sending me something in the mail for my daughter, and it's basically they want to get her together with a group of kids and conduct a study of how they think and just how they operate, period.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet because she's homeschooled.
No, my oldest isn't homeschooled. I bet it's because she's been on the honor roll since kindergarten, and most of the time it's usually straight A. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's why, but it was kind of weird to me. But listen to this same daughter, insurance rep came and knocked on my door. When did they start doing this? They came and knocked on my door, and she says, "Miss Hobbs, we see that your daughter is due for a physical." And I said, "A physical? So why are you here?" And she gives me some crap about, "Oh, well, it's the holiday, and you can win a free Walmart gift card if you get her in by this date." I said, "Man, that's bullshit." I told her, you gotta go, because this ain't sitting well with me. What the fuck do y'all want with my daughter?
They gotta get up out of here. Damn.
That don't seem right at all.
What the fuck do they want with my kid, yo?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have been getting some information on that and taking it right to a cop or something, because I've never heard anything like that.
Yeah, that's what was this shit? That shit must have been a couple days ago. Yeah, we gotta be careful.
This was like this might have been maybe about a month ago. Yeah, because it was still December.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I know about 2 months ago with my son, the school from out of nowhere said that he hadn't gotten some shot that he was supposed to get like 2 years ago, and we were like, what? That doesn't even make sense. And we took him to his doctor, his pediatrician, known him since he's been born, and they even were like, it shows right here he didn't get it, but that's weird. I didn't even like, the doctor was even shocked that he didn't catch it. He ended up getting the shot. I wasn't too, but they were going to take him right out of school. Like, they wanted to take him out of school that day because he didn't have the shot. And the school teacher or the school nurse was like, no, you can't take him out. Like, you got to give the parents some time to get him in there.
Oh, they tried to keep my daughter out of her school. We basically had to change schools.
Because of a
them
shot?
shots. Hell yeah. I'm like, no, me and my baby mama was like, no, we on that tip. Like, we ain't doing none of them shots. For real. They gave us the why. My baby mama was going through the Watusi. I'm
great.
like, damn. Fuck them. We dipped out. We left that school and we went to somewhere else. So I know that's for real.
Yeah, J Mac, that's a good point. And that's something the parents should do. Pop into your school sometime.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you got to. You got to. My daddy didn't play. My daddy, he used to slip. Oh, my granddaddy too. He would slip up. They both would slip up on you.
Right.
I done got caught saying a couple cuss words in the hallways a couple times.
That's the worst one too. When they sneak up on you, ain't expecting them. You be looking like
be in the hallway like that's a bullshit. You just hear a voice like, "What you just say?" Oh, when you get here?
J Mac say, I used to pop up in my kids' class. You dang on right.
Yeah. My kid, he doesn't know how good a super hearing his mom and I have, and he'll do something and we'll hear it and we'll just be like, knock it off. How do you guys even know I'm doing anything?
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass ain't, you're not doing it slow or low enough for us not to hear you.
Mm-hmm. My mom used to pop up on me all the time. My stupid butt, I used to do stuff and then the teacher just called my mama personal, just call her. My mama was an educator, so she knew damn near everybody. Crazy, but hell no, but yeah, it's real. It's body snatching shit. It's definitely real. And
at the end of the day, again, man, you just gotta be educated on the stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I think asking questions is the best way to start anything.
Exactly. I mean, even to the kids though, we knew we should talk to our kids and tell our kids about starting. I ain't lying. That's stranger danger. I mean, yell, let them know if something happened, if anything, once they start getting of age, they can run a conversation. We gotta talk to them. Like, don't just leave them like just helpless. And just in case, I'm not wishing this to happen. I'm just saying, like, in the future, like, just start speaking on this to your kids, to your nephews, to your nieces, your sons, your daughters. So kind of be aware of their surroundings as well. We gotta drill it in them. Drill it in them.
I try to get my son, I try to get him to understand that the most. Like, just please be aware of your surroundings. Just take a glance every now and then and just look around. You know what I mean? If something don't look right, it ain't right.
Yep. I'm telling you. Cause I did that. I do that every now and then, man. I would test my daughter. I just want to see how she gonna react. You know? Because my daughter, she a jokester. She love pranks. She love to scare people. You know what I'm saying? She love to catch you coming around the corner. All that type of shit. So I have to be on my P's and Q's, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, kids will
look up in here on me. Oh yeah. No, but
our kids to our, think about it, the school system got your kids for like 8-9 hours a day, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I know.
And I know
we don't really know what's going on.
No, and I know I've met teachers, like, I used to go around and do airbrush demonstrations at high schools and stuff at like body shops and things like that. And yeah, the kids, the high schoolers were crazy. I mean, swearing, like Kiara said. I mean, it was insane. And I used to tell them, like, when you get in the real world, it ain't like it is right here. Like, you guys are going to get a rude awakening is what most of you are going to get.
Mm-hmm. Anya say, oh, I got one right quick. Anya say, I used to live in Japan and kids start going to school on their own at the age of 5. No parents.
Yeah, isn't that a dictatorship over there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but you see, in an indoctrinated society, the government would definitely not want you around your parents.
Yeah, see, that's not good though. That ain't
No,
I
it won't.
won't. That ain't. I don't think I'm supposed to be like that. You got to be around your parents.
See, I grew up in
It's
the
the same
country.
thing.
I never got to walk to school.
They going to school for 8 hours. We go to school for about 8 hours, and they go to school over there. I don't know how many hours a day, but I'm pretty sure it's set up maybe 8 hours.
Don't they go on the weekends too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's not like our school system.
I know they go on Saturday. I know they go on Saturday, some shit like that.
The only schools that I walked to is probably, well, the one in North Carolina I walked to. And then I went to another little country one that I lived like right around the corner from. So I used to walk to that one. But mostly I went on a bus.
Hell yeah, we walked, or then as I got to high school, I would catch the bus, and then my mom started letting me drive her truck or whatnot. But
crazy.
It's just fortunate for that. Yeah, Robert would say, yeah, I have to be invested with time in kids. School, hell yeah. You damn right. Gotta show your face in the place and get my ass up there too.
Yeah, my son's school, my first son's school, because he lived with his mom. He was into sports, so I used to help. I used to be a coach, but in no way, shape, or form do I know anything about athletics. I just reinforced whatever the real coaches talked to them about.
Right.
And then in my youngest son, I'm more going through the art world. You know, going in every now and then and helping out with like an art project. And at the end of the year, I go in and do face painting.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I always get stuck on doggone face paint at the end of the year at field day.
Hell no.
I got a lot of kids up here. Like I think I did 3 faces. The third face, they were like, "Can you do it on my arm?" And I'm like, "Yeah." No, I just do them on kids' arms. So, which is cool for me because they're not moving around.
Yeah, I ain't never liked that face paint stuff. I ain't never been into no face paint. Not me.
Yeah, my son doesn't like it. Nope. I'm always like, "Let me paint your face this. Let me paint your face." No, you're not painting my face.
Hell no.
Make it look like it's all ripped
Yes.
open and stuff. No, you're not doing it.
Yeah, big ups to all the educators though out there, man, trying to teach the kids, be with the kids. They with the kids just as much as we with them, you know. So big ups to the ones that's really trying to help our future.
Yeah, when you say that, sometimes I look at the kids and get real nervous that that's our future.
Well, they handpicked anyway.
We just got to teach
everybody kind of pick. Because the teachers, I'm saying the system is mad. I'm saying the system is bad, and then some of the teachers are not bad. Like it's a job too at the same time, and they really do want to help the kids, but the way they institutionalized it is messed up. So there's some good teachers out there that's caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just great. It's just grace for them. That's all I'm saying, humbly and respectfully. You know, some teachers is there for a job, and they don't really give a damn about them kids. And that's why I say big ups to Kiera, because she one of many. And throughout the chat that I could see that is homeschooling their children, and which I would prefer.
Yeah, I met a lot of good teachers when I was doing that school thing, and there's they do what they can in the situation and what they're in.
Right. This way it is now. You got to go to work. You got to pay the bills. Somebody got to have time to sit down with them and prepare everything, prepare meals. It take a lot. It can be done. We know that. We see that. Kiera is our example. It can be done.
Yep, she found a solution to the problem that she was facing. That's that's what I'm saying. That's what people need to do right there. You know, come together, talk about stuff, figure out. You know, maybe you need more information about a subject or something, and then boom, put it to work.
Hey, pretty much. Myron said it yesterday too. He said it was the other day. I don't know. I'm not gonna say yesterday, but Myron said it before that our kids, our children, should be with us at all times.
Yep.
Especially when once they get able to handle and conduct their affairs, you know, their own affairs, and then they are literally held accountable. You know what I'm saying? At a certain age, I believe you should be held accountable for what you're doing, even though you're gonna make mistakes. But that's why we are the light as parents to like give them a pathway, even though they're gonna make their own decisions. But if we give them a good foundation, protect them, provide for them, and love them, and care for them, and kind of show them something different. I'm from the hood, you know what I'm saying? And we got different walks of life, so it's gonna be a little different for everybody. But everybody's still gonna have to come around and do the same thing because they doing this to all of us.
I know this is off topic, but I know y'all seen them chemtrail pictures that I showed you.
Yeah.
Hey, I seen them.
I caught them one morning taking my daughter to school, and I was like, "Are they serious?"
Right.
And then you wonder why half your neighborhood be going crazy.
We going there this week. We're gonna go there this week. I just had to get this out the way. I had to get this one out the way and make sure I got this one. And then hopefully tomorrow we can probably jump on chemtrails too.
Yeah, Kara, you got to be here for that.
I'm trying to bring out some big guns. I'm trying to bring out some big guns and see if we can go ahead and bang out. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and chop it up on the chemtrails tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, either tomorrow morning or tomorrow night, either one. I know we get down on that.
And that's one of those subjects too. You know what? We ain't gonna solve anything. We're just bringing information to people to make you aware of it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my man Robert like. It should show them something different and tell them the truth. Be honest. We got to be honest with our kids. Like, you know, we can't put too much on them too early, but we kind of like gotta slowly guide them into the reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of what's really going on, because they lived in a technical world that we weren't living in.
We can basically
so a lot of stuff
is, you know. I mean, I know my kid at 5 could do shit with my phone. I still can't do it.
Donnie, my kids taught me how to play Subway Surfers, Temple Run, like all the games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like these kids, like, look, a lot of people forget, like, there's kids in other countries right now that are 4 or 5, been raising themselves since they were like out of diapers. I mean, they can do stuff. Like they're just miniature people. But right when they're kids, they absorb so much stuff. And as they get older, it's harder for them to like really change the way that they become. Like I change all the time because I'm not right. And then I didn't realize that till I got married. So I'm all about listening to other people. But what I'm saying is, like, a kid can do a lot more than sometimes we believe. Like I made my kid make himself his own peanut butter sandwich, and I thought he was like building a house. He was complaining so much. But I know that there's kids his age that can make 5-course meals and not even bat an eye.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing. He's my man said, only thing off the table at the tender ages is sex. Everything else is fair game. because these children already know shit.
Yep.
You'd be surprised what your 5-year-old, your 6-year-old, 7, 8-year-old son or daughter may know. They got this thing called Musically, right? So I got a niece and I got a daughter. So to me, Musically was straight. I was like, okay, whatever. Okay, I seen little girls dancing. It was all right. It was like, it's cool. I'm like, all right, it's cool. So I happened to walk by and I looked at my daughter, but she had this look like spook. I said, what you looking at? She didn't give me no answer. So I went back. I told the story before. I told this story about 3 weeks ago. I went back, I grabbed the phone and I looked at it. It was a girl on a treadmill and the guy was sitting here like this and he kept going back like a Snapchat light and he kept looking at her butt. I said, give me that damn phone. You see what I'm saying? You can't be, you gotta watch this shit. Watch this shit. I was mad as hell. I was mad as hell. So I'm telling y'all, if these kids really ain't supposed to be on these phones and tablets for like 15, 20 minutes.
Right. Yep.
Depending on what age they are in a time span. 15, 20 minutes, wow, yank it. I'm a victim of it, y'all. I'm telling you. Because my daughter be on it, I be over here, I be on live, she be up there, I be doing this. Then when we still sit down, we still do our thing though. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I still, my daughter be on it a lot too much. And I got to work on that.
Yeah, I'm a gamer. I was a gamer when I was a kid and stuff. So like when it comes to games, when mom is gonna go do something, I let him geek out on his game, and I geek out on mine. But I know what you're saying. You gotta be a little more understanding that sometimes stuff just pops up on YouTube. Like your kid could be watching something that what your kid's watching, but then something pops up. And then next thing you know, they're watching something they shouldn't be watching, Yeah.
Yeah, especially if your child is like a little nosy child, like a busybody, like into stuff, like is that
it don't make it no better that they got the Google microphone button. All they gotta do is tap it in.
For real, yeah.
My 4-year-old, she tapped the button. She's like, Peppa Pig, Peppa Pig, and everything Peppa Pig just pops.
See, my son, we just got an Xbox Live, and he wants me to, we got an Xbox One, and he wants me to go live with it, and I'm like, yeah, you got to get the basics of like shit that we're going through right now before I turn. I'm not doing that. No. And he's all mad at me and stuff. And I'm like, you don't understand, dude. You're not going to screw that thing up. Nope.
Hey, my Anya say the tablets and shit and the phones is like a babysitter.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with that.
Look. If it wasn't for them tablets and them phones, I would probably never, ever, ever, ever in my life get sleep. Because I literally have to try to get some type of sleep throughout the day. I'm usually the first one up and the last one to go to bed. I had to explain that to my fiance, like, dude, you work 12, 14 hours out of a day and you still get more sleep than I do. But them tablets, whew, lifesavers.
Yeah, I mean, they have integrated themselves into our life. I mean, I know when we go camping, we bring a tablet because if it's raining really bad, there's only really so much that you can do in a tent. I mean, we go tenting. So, yeah, sure, we go out and play in the rain or whatever. But if it's raining all day, let the kid watch something and just chill. He plays with he's got his other toys and stuff, sure. But 9 times out of 10, he's going to fall asleep. So. We never did that before. Like, never. My first kid, no. I want to bring. Nope, you're not bringing nothing. No electronics. Nope.
Yeah. That's crazy because I went out to eat recently, and I see so many people eating with their phone.
Yeah. Yep.
Like they just couldn't let it go. They eating and still, you know what I'm saying, tweeting or whatever. And I'm like, all right, is it really family settings too? This one like no business. It's like just families, regular families.
Yeah, we don't do that. Nope. That's
my old dude don't like that. When we go out, he'd be like, all right, put your damn phones down. Put your damn phones down.
Yep.
I'd be like, yeah, I ain't mad at you, man.
Because that's not, you got, I think that's what, I mean, there are people, I mean, there was a commercial, my kid was watching something on regular TV, which I don't even try to go near that. And I couldn't even believe he was watching it. But there was some commercial where there was like people sitting in this room and the narrator saying something or whatever. And then he's like, or you guys could just like, I don't know, talk to each other. And they all looked at the camera and laughed. And it's like, that's really the way it is now. Like people be texting each other and they're in the same house.
My fiance.
Nope.
He has it bad. He has that bad. He will text me and I can be like in the kitchen and I'm like, are you serious? Are you could have just called my name. I mean,
right, he wasn't getting a hold of you because you were in the East Wing, right?
Yes.
Shit. But truth be told, that shit is, I think it's making us a little bit. Damn, I don't want to say it like that, but I'm gonna put it like this. Remember how we used to could remember everybody's phone number?
Yeah.
Oh, don't ask me nobody's phone number because I'm gonna just look at it crazy.
How many phone numbers do you know right now? You can, Donnie, that you can just jump off one hand.
Bro, I don't even know I don't even know my wife's phone number. I know her name.
Same with me, Donnie. Don't feel bad.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know people's names. I don't know your number.
Hey, anybody, let me holler in the chat right quick. Down in the chat, anybody, can y'all? How many numbers do y'all know? How many numbers do you really know?
While we're waiting for the answers, man, remember back in the day, you'd have to remember all kinds of numbers and stuff. You had a notebook and stuff.
Hell, a black book.
Yeah.
I had one for all my girls, and then I had one for everybody else that was just business or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't say that's the issue, that it stunts the memory. I can't remember. At certain numbers, I know. It's just a few numbers I know now. I know my employer number, my mama, my daddy, my baby mama, my sister, my other employer, my cousin, and about 2 of my homegirls and like 1 or 2 of my homeboys. I know for sure. Like 10 people for sure. I know. Collectively. I know they number at the drop of a dime. But then my contact list is like $150, 200. But
yeah, we don't remember.
Because we used to have pages, the beepers and stuff.
Oh.
Go ahead, Donnie.
What about rotary phones? You remember that?
Hell yeah, I remember rotary phones.
Remember you get to that last number, you screw it up. Oh crap! And you gotta start all over again.
You gotta start all over again.
I hate them things. My grandma used to have one.
Oh,
hey, dig this though. Dig this. In the blackout, when we had that blackout.
Oh man.
The only phone that would work was a rotary phone.
Yep.
That's the only way you can make a phone call. I'm trying to tell you.
Man. Not the blackout.
The blackout.
The whole hood was barbecuing.
Actually,
Man,
AJ in the chat just said, when was the last time you looked for anything in the phone book?
Never. Actually, no, take that back. Maybe like 2 years ago when I had a car problem and I need to look up a shop.
They look to the phone book, baby. I mean, they knocking the phone books out now because you can Google everything.
Right, you can go to the
Google
yellow pages on your phone.
A month
Go to the
ago,
yellow pages on your phone.
a month ago, I was looking up a number for something down in the city, and my neighbor came in and he's like, "What are you doing with a phone book?" And I told him, and he's like, "Why don't you just Google it?" I didn't even put two and two together until he said it, and now I don't even use a phone book.
Yep. Don't even use it. What the Google is, man, they took over. They took it over.
Yep.
Like my man say, hey, it shouldn't be a dummy in the world.
No, there really shouldn't. And that's the thing too. Like people are like, you don't believe something, go look it up. Don't listen to someone's opinion about something. Go look it up. It's not hard to do it anymore. You just go up and search it. You search in your question.
Yep.
You remember ask.com and all them other crazy things?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do any of that anymore. You just ask it.
Yeah. Yep, it used to be ask.com. Remember, I remember that. Sure enough.
Yep.
Sure enough.
I remember when there was AJ want to know, remember when there was no ATMs? I remember when there was pay phones.
Oh, ain't no pay phone around this motherfucker no more.
And that's so messed up because what if you are somewhere, your cell phones die, and it's like a emergency crisis situation? Then what? Like you're just stuck in the middle of nowhere. Like
they took them out. They did them. And no way in the world we that stupid. Well, we just go and just no. But some people was breaking in them in Detroit. They was breaking in the
machine power in the chain machine.
Yeah, man. And then like everywhere I was going, like first the phone booth was still up, and then it would start going to they wasn't working. They take your money, then they just disappeared. I'm like, man, what if somebody get stuck? Like you say, what if somebody get? Man, that's crazy.
Then you gotta go into the store, like, yeah, can I use your phone?
No,
don't let no one use phone. What?
No.
Go buy.
No use phone. Give me $1. Give me $1.
Like, man, $5.
Right. Like I remember it wasn't no internet. Hebrew Judah said, I remember when it wasn't no internet.
I remember when all the TV stations used to go out on Sunday night. How's that one?
I don't remember that shit.
Oh man, Donnie, that sounds like something my grandma would have. That's something my grandma would have told me. TV used to get cut off and you ain't had nothing to watch. It used to be just dead air.
I'm not even kidding.
My daddy seen a lot of stuff.
It would happen.
My daddy seen a lot of stuff.
It would happen on Sunday night at like 12:30. They play the national anthem, and then it went to static until Monday morning. I think around like 5 or 6 a.m. Maybe it was even off for like 3 or 4 hours. Yep.
Damn. Yeah, we came a long way. It's just the way they're using this shit now. It's just fucking it all up.
I remember.
Go ahead.
No, I just my it was funny. Somebody said something about radio. My mom, I grew up in a house that had a CB, and it was crazy. It was it was crazy. But my mom, we didn't have a TV for. I don't remember one really growing up or anything. I mean, they had one, but it was in like it was in the CB room, and they only turned the TV on to really like watch the news and stuff. They didn't even really watch TV. And I remember when I was like 7 or 8 years old, then we got Atari had came out, and they had got me a black and white little TV. Yeah, it was pretty weird.
I remember the black and white. I remember black and white TV. And once the motherfucker broke, we had to take them fucking some pliers and shit and turn that motherfucker, click that motherfucker to what station.
And that's why that's the only reason that I didn't like going to grandma's house right there.
That old ass TV.
Man, that old ass TV. You couldn't watch that color one because she was watching her soap operas on that motherfucker. If you turned the channel, she was gonna tell you a word or two. You better go watch that black and white TV. Grandma, the cable not even hooked up to that. I can only watch Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was 9. Yep, my mom when she got a TV. Yep. If I stayed home from school, I was watching soap operas.
Oh my goodness, Donnie.
And I better not have talked. But she could tell me all kinds of shit, ask me questions about it and everything. As soon as it seemed like every time I went to answer, it was coming back on. She'd be like, "All right, shut up."
I'm the only kid. Look, I'm the only kid in preschool and shit talking about soaps and soap. Everybody talking about cartoons. I'm like, yeah, y'all know who Victor Newman is?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hebrew Jews say, hell yeah, they used to fight over that little ass TV and shit. Yeah, everybody want to watch something.
Now there's people got them in every room and the bathroom.
Yeah,
oh my gosh. That used to be at my mom's. When her and my stepdad was together, he was TV crazy. TVs everywhere, the kitchen, everywhere. I'm like, where are you afraid that you're gonna miss?
Hell yeah.
Because there was a president that got shot on TV and we're waiting for that shit to happen again.
I'm telling you.
We walked away from the TV, shit went down, we ain't never walked away since.
Nicola say, y'all remember Nintendo with the power pad and Duck Hunt?
And oh yeah. Duck Hunt is my favorite game.
Duck Hunt was my shit.
Look, I love Duck Hunt so much that I bought the Walking Dead thing from Family Dollar. You just hook it up to your TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, be shooting zombies.
Oh shit.
Dude, I remember Pong. Yeah. Do you guys even know what that is?
No.
Pong was like a video game. You hooked up to your TV and there was 2 paddles and you just hit like a square ball back and forth, but it got faster and faster.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm hip. I remember that shit. We didn't have it in our house, but I do remember. Money man is what it do.
They had the lines going up and down the side, and the ball was going back and forth.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah.
And one of the kids I knew growing up, he was a little spoiled, so he had like going to his house was like going to an arcade. He had ColecoVision and television. He had Atari. Oh, it was crazy, dude.
Yeah, that was the shit. And well, you know, we didn't really have that much. You know, I had some stuff. My mama did get us some shit, but I feel you, Donnie, because I would go to my other friend's house and they shit and be blowing my shit out the water. I'm talking about they had games stacked up to here. They got 2-3 systems, big ass TV. I'm like, damn. We ain't got shit.
I used to tell them all the time, if you want me to bring Pong over, I'll bring it. And they'd be like, you're not bringing that shit in my house.
Shit. I'll be like, shit, let me get that game right there, bro.
I didn't have a system to play it on, you know what I mean?
Man, my mama bought me one game, one system, one game, one goddamn joystick. There you go.
Yep.
I traded I found a way to give me some games. Shit, $60 a piece.
Oh shit! I remember. I was one of those goofy kids in the '80s that tried breakdancing and stuff. Yeah, I had the big boom box and all that stuff.
Oh hey, my brother had the big boom box.
I was watching Electric Boogaloo. I thought I was going to be a dancer.
That was Radio Hakeem.
Oh shit. Man, I'm tripping. Radio Raheem, that's what it was.
LL Cool J back in the day, box.
Hell yeah. My radio. I'm telling you. Moni man is what it do. She say the Atari is before my time.
Y'all remember the 2 ways?
Walkie-talkies?
No. Remember after the pager, they had the two-way, had the screen on there, and you had yeah.
Oh yeah. Them was cold right there. I thought they was a shit
They
with
need
them
to bring them back. I want one of them. And I
They
need
made
for
a
them to
song.
bring back the sidekick, T-Mobile
The
sidekick.
sidekick. Yeah, that sidekick was cold
Man,
too.
that was the coldest phone they ever made. I don't care what nobody said.
Just get up and start typing, what, boy.
Look, especially when they came out with the screen that went all the way around.
Yeah. What was that, T-Mobile?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a cold joint right there. But Shell Fleming, what it do? I'm telling you. Hell yeah, we done came a long way. Cause even in the John Madden, when it first came out, it's so cold now that the players they be looking real.
They look so real.
They be real, and the better TV system, the better TV you got, the better it look. I'm talking about it be like straight up high definition for real.
Look, I went to Sam's Club not too long ago and walked past one of them high defs. I was staring at that mug for about 10 minutes. My fiance was like, girl, if you don't, I said, it is so clear. It's so, everything is so clear.
Y'all remember blowing out Super Nintendo games to get them to work?
Man, was that a myth or did that really work?
I don't know.
We used to blow the hell out them games. Wiping them off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, we'll do anything to get them games to work.
Remember them first PlayStations used to get hot and die on you?
Oh hell yeah.
Then they came out with that fan that you had to buy for it, remember?
Yeah.
I think my brother had every PlayStation. Once they came out with that, I let video games go. I still like my sports though, like my Madden, my 2K. I still fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I got time and shit, and I'm just kicking it. I don't be gaming like that no more. I got other shit to do.
Yeah, my son and I, we occasionally play. He loves wrestling, so he's got a wrestling game. We play that, or he's got like Lego games. We play that, but he's not a gamer either.
Man, speaking of wrestling, I was pissed when I found out wrestling was fake. Man, I used to love me some Ultimate Warrior, man, and Hulk Hogan, and I go back to Iron Sheik and Junkyard Dog.
Yeah,
man, I used to love me some wrestling, bros.
I grew up in a wrestling home. My parents loved wrestling. Yep.
Yeah, my nephew loved wrestling, man. He still watch it, man. I had to let it go. Like once I found out it was fake, I was mad as hell. Like, okay.
See, I can tell you this story because nobody can ever find the videos because the people that I did it with, obviously, you know, we parted ways very bad, and I have the only tape of this. I used to be a wrestler.
Shut up.
Not like a WWE wrestler. It would be more of an independent wrestling type thing. But like, I wrestled in a real wrestling ring in front of real people that paid to come see us. It was crazy, dude.
Oh man, Donnie, we would have liked to see that.
Nope, never gonna happen.
AJ down there. AJ say she got into kickboxing because of wrestling. Ooh, she would kick your ass. AJ will kick your ass. She would kick your ass.
Yeah, mine was all pretend.
Kick your ass coming in the door, Myron. What's up, bro?
Oh, wait a minute. Myron, you got anything? Wrestling? Myron wrestling?
You know Myron still watch wrestling.
Yeah. I can see Myron being a manager.
Right. And what you're going to do is you're going to get in there, you're going to get physical, whatever that word is. You just going to kick his ass. Just kick his ass.
He going to say, reach down and find the God within you.
There you go.
You got to find the God within you and kick his ass.
It's just the science. You got to get to the science, my brother.
It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.
If you think you're going to win, you're going to win. If you believe you're going to win, you're going to win. If you think you're going to lose, you're going to lose, brother. That's just how it is. You got to reverse this shit, brother. Negro.
Yeah, that would be great.
Hit you. Yeah, hit you with that Negro.
Like,
quick.
If whoever he was like managing lost, like then he could like yell at him again. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. We gonna drop something, man. That's why I put entertainment down there. Because I like to laugh too. Within the message. Within getting the message, I think we should still be happy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, have a smile on our face. Like, I don't want to be putting up a whole bunch of gruesome shit. Like, this motherfucker always got some fucked up shit. But it's just awareness. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Jim Shoe got to get him something to eat, y'all. I got this right here. It's kind of left over. I'm going to warm it up. I got to get on the laptop. I got some emails I got to send out. I got some music to work on. But I want to thank everybody who came out to Lamar Brand TV, kicked it with them, had brunch with Lamar, you know, all day long. Donnie, it's such a pleasure having you up here, man. You got any closing words right quick? I mean, you know how I do. I go down the line right quick, man. You got any closing words, man?
Yeah, I just want to say it was awesome talking with Kira. It was awesome talking with Myron. Always awesome talking to you, Lamar. I'm just, every day that I get to talk to you guys, I'm thankful for, you know, seeing things differently, learning new stuff, and just getting more aware of stuff, you know. And I just want to say thank you.
All right. Oh yeah. I just looked at some of the chat. They so silly down there. Much obliged, Donnie, man. You're always more than welcome to over here at Lamar Brand TV, man. You know how we do it. Everybody is somebody, baby, and we all got a voice. Kiera Hobbs, what it do? Detroit, we back.
I don't really have too much to say. I enjoy coming up here, kicking it with my peoples for the last 4-5 months.
That's what it do. That's what it do.
And only thing I really got to tell people is do y'all homework. Do y'all homework. Don't just be out here in these YouTube streets lurking in the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
Grab your pen, your pencil. You on the internet anyway. Shit, it don't hurt you to get a book. Go to the library sometime.
That's real shit. I like that too. That's key right there. Never be afraid to. We ought to push each other and encourage each other to go out, get something, and then bring something back to the table. You know what I'm saying? With respectfully positive. You know what I'm saying? And we all can benefit from it. There's no big eyes, no little U's. Everybody in this together. So are we moving this way? Let's think this way. Hey, Myron, if you can, I'm about to get ready to shut it down real quick. I'm gonna play one more song though, but I was gonna see if you wanted to give a couple words on the way out right quick.
Myron, you okay?
Myron, it fell up in something.
Or fell off or something.
Hold on, Myron. We got you, brother. We with you, brother. No, but that's what I do. Everybody on the panel, I want to thank y'all for coming out and extending a brother a hand, helping Lamar Brand TV, you know, with another session, another video. And I think we successfully accomplished something. And I hope somebody out there somewhere within the chat, even on the panel or any of the listeners, was able to receive something out of this with a positive aspect and a positive outlook. So whatever you do, wherever you go, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you ain't gonna love nobody else. And I'm gonna get down in this chat. I'm gonna go crazy on this chat right quick. Daryl Caesar TV, what it do? Subscribe to my homeboy Daryl Caesar TV. That's what it do in the building, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, showing love. Y'all know how I get down. It's Detroit. We back. all day long. So Myron dropped off.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this song right quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab me something to eat. Y'all meet back here. I got something else on the floor a little bit later. In a couple more hours, I'm gonna go do another one. All right. I got a little something else I gotta bring to the table.
I'm about to drop down and chat. Tell everybody peace out.
All day long. Good luck,
All
Kira.
right.
All right. All day long, y'all. There will be a cash giveaway. What up, Kima? January 31st is fastly approaching. It will be here in no time. So you do not have to subscribe to Lamar Brand TV. However, if you would like to be a participant within this free giveaway, um, you must be a subscriber and you must have a PayPal. I'm telling you, we're gonna make it do what it do, baby, all day long. So we're gonna get it in. They're trying to hold me down, but they can't hold me down. Big ups to everybody that came through here. Daryl Caesar TV, Kier Hobbs, the Real Kills, Michelle Fleming. I said Hebrew Judah. I said Hebrew Judah came through this piece. What it do? Who else we got? We got Lee came through here. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Money Madness came through here. Money Madness came through here. Subscribe to my homegirl. Money Madness. I'm telling you. Who else came through here? Kima Love. Kima Love. What it do? What it do? I'm telling you. Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful thing. Nicola, what it do? I'm telling you. I gotta move this music all the way around, y'all. AJ, what it do? It's a beautiful thing when your peoples come and see you, baby. I'm putting in work, baby. I'm putting in work for a reason. Oh, yes, I am. So big ups to everybody that came through today. Day by day. My homeboy Lee, you know what it do. Big ups to all my peoples out there. Big ups to everybody doing something on YouTube. Everybody on the panel. They trying to play games with me. Big ups to my homeboy World News 3. That's right. World News 3. Subscribe to my homeboy World News 3. We got a whole bunch of shit coming. Sky's the limit. What it do? I'm telling you, we just gonna go with the next one, y'all, because they want to play games. I ain't got time to play games right now. Honey Lot, what it do? I hear some coffee. All right, we're just gonna do Hustler's Passion, baby. Song I made a little while ago. I produced it. I ain't rapping. Just made the beat. Clown around. It's Tuesday, y'all. Let's go.
Grind is the hustler's passion. Came from the hood, now we living in mansions. We did the thing, next time to happen. Because the whole mouth while you hold your napkin. Grind is the hustler's passion. Came from the hood, now we living in mansions. We did the thing, next time to happen. Because the whole mouth while you hold your napkin.
A hustler's passion, accustomed to living in fashion, always flashing, fuel injected 502 to keep me passing. You lames lagging, no acting. It's all documentaries, XO, Tennessee case with new foes. You old niggas need to get you some new dough. We making money so quick we don't even sweat hoes. Just push old school, back up lost and bet those. The best know who got the best dough is me. Conservatively, because I know the birds be observing the G. Purposely working and chirping, don't be nervous. You serve your purpose, we making money around the cracker style will be worth it. If you heard it, then I'm in it. You heard of it, then I'm in it. On 26 is when I'm in my body full of ass, with hella bitch count chips, pants full of ass. I love love it when she sit on my dick and she laughs.
Grind is the hustler's passion. Came from the hood, now we living in mansions. We did the deed, they stopped to happen. We bust a hoes mouth.
Why you hold the napkin? We grinding.
Grind is the hustler's passion. We came from the hood, now we living in mansions. We did the deed, they stopped to happen. We bust a hoes mouth while you hold the napkin.
Windows down in my cell roof open. 265, yeah, your boy straight coasting. Yeah, bitch, I'm bragging and boasting. Leave your chest open over words spoken. I'm wording smoking with paper on my mind. It's a hustler's passion, so I'm staying on the grind. I'm lying like, bitch, I'm telling the truth. How you think I come through in the coupe with no roof? Yeah, plenty of troops, and they all gon' shoot. We all got loot, bitch, nigga.
What you wanna do?
Come through, get done. Where I'm from, little kids got blowing perk, no red when they laugh at. No cops, feds come. And when they move, best believe that you can't run. One false move, man, and your ass done. So you gotta hustle smart when you get that shit by the ton.
Grind is the hustler's passion. Came from the hood, now we living in mansions. We did the deed, they stopped the happens. We bust a hoes mouth while you hold the napkin. We grind is the hustler's passion. Came from the hood, now we living in mansions. We did the deed, they stopped the happens. We bust a hoes mouth while you hold the napkin.
Wanna like the everyday, get money, get the game I play. Got chips like Frito-Lay, no we don't play. If it's about that bread, I'll bust your head. Nigga wide open, now it's looking like a false bitch. Niggas mad cause my wrist look frosted. Don't worry about the cost, bitch. I'm flossing off.
On some bullshit.
In here, let her deep though. Then I hit her from the back while she calling me Mac.
Hey.
And I leave, and she calling me back. And she like the way I
Do that.
like the way I stack tricks. And she like the way I move bricks. And I'm riding in the new six, rocking them
New kicks.
And I'm blowing on the strong shit. Where it come from, I don't know. Let's get it.
It's the hustler's passion, baby. What it do? I'm telling you.
We did the deed, they stopped to happen. We bust a hoes mouth while you hold the napkin. We grind is a hustler's passion. Came from the hood, now we living in mansions. We did the deed, they stopped to happen. We bust a hoes mouth while you hold the napkin.
Detroit, we back. Hey. Hey. Come on, y'all. Say make money, money, make money, money. Come on. Say make money, money, make money, money. Hey, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All day long, y'all. That's what it do, y'all. Good looking out. Thanks for coming through. Having lunch with my Rand. Hey, I'm telling you. I see y'all in the field, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and hook it on up again. I'm going to come back through. I'm going to jump in these YouTube streets. We're going to make it do what it do. Make money, money, make money, money. I'm telling you, y'all silly as hell. All right, y'all know how we do. Every day around this time is 2 up, 2 down, and I'm out.